All right, more about Remembrance of the Cousin. More about Transformers. I remember that this is kind of a weird memory here. I don't know why he did this. My cousin. He had a Transformer that I remember liking from the cartoon. Uh, Kind of sort of an annoying character because of the voice actor. He had a kind of an annoying, screechy voice. So the character in Transformers was called Starscream. Pretty sure I have that right. He was one of the bad guys. Starscream. Scream, his appropriate name because he would yell a lot with his screechy kind of voice, and he would transform like he's a robot, but then so he would transform from like robot into uh, I guess like a fighter jet. Uh, I think he had some red on him. So all these guys were nice and colorful. Red and I don't know what else. Red and white. And my cousin had this transformer, which I liked, and uh, we were outside his house, and I think I was about to leave. And right before I left, my cousin uh, had Starscream, the transformer in his hand, and he said, "You like this? You want it?" And I said, "Yeah." And he took the transformer and he threw it on his roof. So I don't know why he did that. Uh, I guess he was in a bad mood that day, or he was reacting to something I had said or done, but I don't remember what that might have been. So I was like, "What? What the heck?" I'm thinking, "What the heck? Why did he do that? Why did he throw a transformer on the roof?" I was probably like, what?" And I just laughed. I was like, "Okay." I just felt weird about that happening. It was a gesture for something. I'm not really sure why he did that. Howard the Duck. I remember watching Howard the Duck at my cousin's place. A lot nicer watching Howard the Duck than the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Howard the Duck was definitely a weird movie, though. It was, I guess, a good movie for kids, but there were a couple moments in the movie after I watched it later. I was thinking, maybe this isn't really appropriate for kids. But I remember liking it at the time, and I didn't realize at the time that it had anything to do with um, Marvel. I don't think he's up on my poster, but I didn't know he was a Marvel originally a Marvel character, Howard the Duck. Um, I think he's in one of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, like just off in the background. So that's neat. They should make another Howard the Duck movie. Kind of similar to the characters in the video game um, Star Fox. I think they might be in the same world. So I guess then Star Fox would be a Marvel character. That was a fun game to play. But that came much later in my life. Now I'm finishing off another list, and the note, it's weird because the note starts on one paper and continues on to the next one. So I gotta put them both together. So I remember I went over to my cousin's place, still when he was living in this big house. Uh, and someone else, he already had a friend over there, which was another time where I was like, I don't know this person, so I was kind of like not very friendly with him. I felt like I had kind of an attitude towards him. Like I was kind of thinking, well, who's this guy? Why is he over here? I just wanted to hang out with my cousin. I don't want to hang out with this kid. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, how long is this guy gonna be here? But my cousin and this friend were having fun, so they didn't feel that way. They were having fun, and I was probably the one that was bothering them. But they were, I think he was just a kid who lived in the neighborhood. I had never seen him before. I just wanted him to go away because I didn't know him. I think he might have had an attitude towards me too, but I don't know if it was because he saw that I had an attitude toward him, so he was just like responding to that. Uh, so maybe it was just like in the tone of our voices, how we were talking to each other. I think I remember feeling like some negativity. Uh, they were they were playing with a racetrack, uh, like a toy racetrack with cars on it, and I guess I guess they could control it with like a hand controller. But they were having a lot of fun. At least this kid that I didn't know was having a lot of fun. Just having the cars going around and like they crash. And I remember this kid was he liked to use the expression full throttle. We're going full throttle. And I'm thinking, what is he talking about? Full throttle? Because I had never heard that expression before this kid said it. But they were having fun. He was anyway. I didn't like him because I didn't know him. Um, this is kind of hard to explain because I don't remember exactly. Trying to make sense of this memory. Uh, so it was me and my cousin, and I think my sister was there too. And it was still when he was living in this big house out in like at the edge of town. So there were a lot of trees around. It was weird for me because my home uh, at the time, I lived like in town by railroad tracks and the river, and I don't remember any trees. There might have been a couple trees, but I don't remember any trees. So it was kind of weird for me live being at a house where there were trees around. It's kind of funny because that's more natural. My home now, so I'm in an apartment building. I don't think there are any trees around my apartment building. Like there's some trees across the street by some houses over there, but I don't have trees around my home now. So me, my cousin, and I guess my sister were like, we had just kind of left somewhere and I guess we're exploring. And I remember this feeling like we were doing something that we weren't supposed to do, but I don't remember why we weren't supposed to do it. We just kind of left and we're just walking around exploring. I just remember thinking we were doing something we weren't supposed to do, but I don't remember why that was considered something we weren't supposed to do, just wandering off and exploring. Because we were together, I don't think we got into any trouble or anything. We were just walking around. So we just walked somewhere, and I was trying, like, recently, I was like, when I was looking for places to take photos of for thumbnails, I was trying to find this place because I felt like I was in the general area, but like I was biking and biking. I just could not find this place. So I don't know. I don't think it's there anymore. Like, or well, it just looks really different. So I think they built a lot of houses in this area, and it just looks really, it's not the same as I remember it. Because okay, so we were, I don't, I think this was like this memory is like of like a culvert. I remember we were climbing down somewhere where there was some water, and I remember slipping. I guess there was some mud, and I remember slipping, and I was scared because I was like, I felt like I was falling down towards the water, and I can't swim, so falling down into water scares me. But I don't know, I don't remember how deep the water was. So I don't know if I was overreacting, but I remember, I think it was my cousin was laughing when he saw that I was like slipping and falling and freaking out, I guess. And I think he said something like, "There's an alligator down there," and then that freaked me out too. Uh, there, there aren't any alligators in Minnesota, though, so that's kind of funny. Uh, it would be scary if there were. I would be scared to live in a place where there were alligators in around though, like Florida. As long as they stay away from me though, like it would be nice to see alligators, but they're scary with they're big and they're like, with their big teeth and the tail and all that. They look dangerous animals. Yeah. So after we were like, well, I I think I would probably got muddy and wet and dirty. So after we were just done walking around, like wherever we were walking back towards my cousin's house, and I was I said something that I thought was funny, but nobody else did, or did they? Well, I remember the Bangles "Walk Like an Egyptian" music video, and I liked it, and we were walking down the road back to my cousin's house, and I just like spontaneously decided to, because I was remembering the "Walk Like an Egyptian." I guess there was like a dance move in it where they were like this, kind of like that, and I was doing that. I thought it'd be cool or funny to do that for some reason, but um, I got a reaction that wasn't very positive. I think they were I think they were like either thought my cousin thought it wasn't funny or cool, and maybe I don't remember exactly, but I think I got like a negative reaction from that. Like, what are you doing? Or he was laughing at me. I wanted to walk like an Egyptian. Good song. I still love that song.